Two 20 lappers for the NASCAR late models, along with the Hornets, hobby stocks. Steve Carlson, that is. Nick Clements third, Brent Kirschner fourth, Mike Carlson fifth. Chris Webber rounding out the top five. Auto Value Hobby Stocks, led by Caleb. Mike Krieger Sr. is in the 61. This is going to be his third race in that car. Of course, he ran Toma 2 weeks ago. Brought it out here, gave it a shot. And he will be back again. You see Raymond Hardy down below in the 81. Our final hobby stock is the 8-ball Jason Bolster in the Bolster Motorsports 77 Chevy Monty. It is sponsored by The Right Spot. Corey is down below in the Brinkle Brothers flag stand. He will be flagging tonight, Billy Doc Niles, and no rain, just clouds and cool temperatures.
Just scary clouds. We're going to be here all night. We're going to get this show in tonight. Unlike last week, I think it was a great move by Chuck to call it early. They started raining about 7:30 and never quit all night. So we're in for a good show tonight. Good cool night. So expect to see, especially out of them late models and sportsmen, some really, really fast speeds.
Caleb Hardy in the early going has quick time currently after 2 laps in, 16:376. A 16:376. You see what I was telling you, folks? As soon as they cross the stripe, their times automatically go on the board, and if they're quicker than another driver, then their car number will shift on the board as well. Couple laps remaining. It's Caleb Hardy, Jason Bolster, Mike Krieger Sr. up to third, Brandon Gallagher, Alex Rude, Taylor Dobbs, Tyler Stuber, and Raymond Hardy. Charles Vian Jr., last week's feature winner. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, he'll be joining us in pre-race tonight. In the Quick Jerry's 76 Chevy Monty, sponsored by Circle Track Outlaws, and quote, your name here. I like that.
Hey, your name here is a very popular sponsor. You see it on a lot of cars. It's almost like J&L Collectibles.
Checkered flag will bring this session to a close. Unofficially, Caleb Hardy quick time, 16:376. Followed by Jason Bolster, Mike Krieger Sr., Brandon Gallagher, Charles Vian. The rest of the top 10 would be Alex Rude, Taylor Dobbs, Tyler Stuber, and Raymond Hardy. So there are your hobby stocks in their qualifying. Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Grand National Sportsmen are next. All 5 qualifying sessions in 2019, believe it or not, belong to Chris Webber. He's got every single qualifying effort this year.
You know, I've seen years where 2 drivers have dominated the scene, but it's been a long, long time since we've seen one driver dominated as much as Chris Webber has when it comes to qualifying. So interesting to see Lethe, Niles, Hesselberg, all been making, strides, getting a little bit faster every week. Chalet has been coming on strong the last couple of weeks, so be interesting to see here in just a few minutes if somebody can knock Webber off that perch that he sits on top when it comes to qualifying.
Because Webber has...
You don't have to fly to Kansas City. to get great barbecue.
Are you ready for the Ultimate Platter Challenge? Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. Our Ultimate Platter is loaded with pork, brisket, chicken, ribs, 3 sides, and 4 slices of bread. If you can eat it all, it's yours free. I'll even give you a certificate for another one you can share with your friends. So how about it? You ready to take the challenge? Stop by, check out the rules, and dig in. And oh yeah, that's a mouthful.
Him is the Pink Panther, the number 5 Ultra and Federal Credit Union 2018 Dodge Challenger. That's Brian Hesselberg, 2010 Lacrosse Sportsman Rookie of the Year. Behind him, the 28 Coney Island 2010 Dodge Challenger. That's Holman Sam Niles. 21 is the Vault 2004 Taurus, Rockland, Wisconsin's Chris Grady. 03, MBM Logistics 2018 Chevy Camaro. That's West Salem Silver Slingshot Jeff Thompson. 2013 Lacrosse Sportsman Rookie of the Year, and we are green. Last sportsman out, the 29 Water Source Heating and Cooling 2017 Chevy Camaro. That's Eau Claire, Wisconsin's Jesse Reed. Jeff Thompson, the Silver Slingshot, finds himself atop the leaderboard early in qualifying, 21.644, followed by Brian Hesselberg, Chris Grady, Mark Chalet, Sam Niles. Session number 1 by the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Grand National Sportsman, led by Jeff Thompson, 21.612. Session number 2 being led out by your point leader in the Bud Dash, 97 IWW Direct 2015 Chevy Camaro. That's Cashton's Chris Weber. Next out, the number 50 Nick's Bar 95 Chevy Monty. That's West Salem's Tom Lethe. 68, the Great Green Melon Machine, the Moxie's 88 Chevy Monty. That's West Salem's Mandy Eckelberg. And the 39 Northside Mobile 99 Chevy Monty. That is Sport of Wisconsin's Henry Vian. They are green for qualifying. White flag about ready to fly on this session. Only Henry Vian and Eckelberg remain. Unless one of these two turns into a quick rocket ship, Chris Webber is about to pick up his 6th unofficial quick time qualification for 2019, rolling out with a 21.363. Tom Lethe right behind at 21.438. I tell you, the most consistent sportsman is Tom Lethe, all 3 of his first 3 lap times. Weber only needed 4 laps to hit a 21.363. And unofficially it will be Chris Webber, your quick time qualifier. Tom Lethe second, Jeff Thompson third, Brian Hesselberg fourth, Chris Grady fifth. The rest of your top 10 would be Mark Chalet, Sab Dials, Henry Vian, Jesse Green, and Mandy Unkelberg. Single car qualifying coming up next for the NASCAR late models. Well, as we take just a couple of moments to roll out the Tobacco Outlet Plus Grocery NASCAR late models, got a van down below that we need to unload. Crosse Speedway is always gracious when we have special guests here at
The weather is warmed up and the fishing season is off to a great start. Get your season started with a visit to Ace Sportsland, Ace of La Crosse in the Shelby Mall. Ace features rods and reels from Daiwa, from $12.99 for the beginner to $169 for the pro. Spinning reels like the Sweetfire, Strike Force, or Revros, or bait casting reels like the Tatula series. Plus, check out complete rod and reel combos from Daiwa. So put more fish in your boat this spring with Daiwa rods and reels from Ace of La Crosse, Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. The weather is warmed up and the fishing...
Understood. Little Caesar's hot and ready lunch combos now $4 instead of $5.
4 large slices of deep dish pepperoni pizza.
And a 20-ounce soda for just $4?
Get the hot and ready lunch combo for the unbelievable price of just $4. Wow!
Pizza.
Understood.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
4 years in a row and counting. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Once again, La Crosse County has voted us the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Making great ribs and great barbecue has always been my passion, and it means a great deal to me that you love what we do. If you haven't tried our ribs, pulled pork, brisket, or smoked chicken, try it and you'll agree. Big Boar Barbecue, a delicious mouthful.
Yeah.
And of course, our features later on tonight on the front stretch when we have our opening ceremonies. Our fast qualifier will pick the inversion for the first late model feature and for the hobby stock and sportsman features later tonight.
All right, first out, your current point leader and Bud Dash point leader, the number 22 Mountain Dew Ice 2019 Chevy Double S out of Lonsdale, Minnesota, Nick Panitsky. Other sponsors include Rich Golden Construction, Cooley Region Diesel Repair, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and Frog Racing. 20-029 to 20-029. Believe it or not, folks, that's relatively slow for Nick Panitsky.
That's just getting them tires warmed up. It'll be a much faster lap. Panitsky started racing full-time here 2 years ago. Won a track championship, lost it to Steve Carlson last year. He's back to reclaim this year.
Going to stay the same, 20-030. That's going to open the door for quite a few drivers to try to catch him tonight. Right down below, he was second fastest in practice this afternoon. The number 23 Steiger Steel 2018 Chevy Double S, Brad Powell from La Crosse, Wisconsin. That's BP Brad Powell. Other sponsors include Gordon Epping CPA, Reedy Concrete, Tomcat Race Engines, Clements Automotive. Quick time for Brad Powell right off the bat, the 2010 NASCAR late model champion.
Brad been running a part-time schedule the last 2 years, a former track champion here at La Crosse back in the 2000s. Probably be running full-time with us once his son is done with summer sports.
19.974. This will be the first time this year that somebody besides Steve Carlson and Nick Pinitsky have qualified fastest. Next out, coming off his win down at Madison International Speedway last night, the number 28 First Supply 2019 Chevy Impala, Beloit, Wisconsin's Bobby Wilberg. Brown Heating and Air Conditioning, Hogan Farms, Wayne A.S. Bus and Limo Services, and Tropic Juices. 22.65. You don't have a double features tonight. A guy like Bobby Wilberg that runs 3 NASCAR races in 2 nights does a lot for the points.
Does a lot for the state points. Wilberg, the multi-time Rockford and Madison track champion, looking to pick up 2 wins, make it a 3 for this weekend.
Wilberg will have to settle for third fastest, 20.050. Next out, the number 33 DriveUltra.org 2019 Chevy out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, always in the hunt, man, Henderson. KQEG TV 23, Riverside Corporate Wellness, Crest Precast, Hungry Peddler, Hess Excavating, just revealed his super late model that he just purchased from Johnny Sauter. 2444. Yeah, he just bought Johnny Sauter's late model from Oktoberfest last year, and man, does that look sharp.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Johnny this week. We did on our radio show. Johnny's going to be out here helping Matt shake that car down a couple times this year, getting him ready for Oktoberfest.
Still fourth fastest, 22.52. The top 6 get their own race called the Bud Dash for cash. Down below, the number 50 Epic Media 2017 Chevy out of West Salem, Wisconsin, Mike Carlson. Gordon Epping CPA, Carlson Designs, Wiebke Fur and Training Company, New East Vogue Bar and Grill sponsoring that number 50 NASCAR late model. First time around for little Mike, he is at 22.91, 96.6 mile per hour.
Mike, one of the more consistent drivers here at the Speedway, starting to pick his program up a little bit the last couple of weeks. Hey, we got to give a shout out to Kelly Jo Anderson in Raleigh, North Carolina, watching on KQEGTV.com. Thanks for watching, Kelly.
Carlson moves up 1 slot to 4th, 21.28, a 21.28. I don't feel a lot of 19-second laps are going to be laid down tonight for some reason. Next up, the number 51 Feature Sports Bar and Grill of West Salem, 2018-20 Camry, one of only 2 Camrys here. Home in Wisconsin's Justin Mulliken. Architectural Metal Specialist, Moxie's Restaurant, Sporta Dental Center, and Speedy Graphics. $25.97 Mulliken, one of those late model drivers, still trying to find that extra horsepower in that car.
Yeah, he had a phenomenal year last year, stepped his program up just a little bit in that Eckelberg Racing car. This year just hasn't been able to find the speed through the first half of the season.
He'll move up to 5th, 22.38. Next up, the 66 Wilson Oil Company 2019 Chevy out of West Salem, Wisconsin. Kicking the short track, Steve Carlson. Gordon Epping CPA, Graf Electric, Butch's Slot Car Bodies, and Johnny's Hobbies. Currently 2nd in points, currently 5th in qualifying, 21.63. We could see a 19-second lap right here.
We could. Carlson, the multi-time track champion, 2nd in the nation last year, and of course he won the nation back in 2007.
Fast time for our last feature winner, 19.922, 19.922, 98.4 mile per hour for Carlson. Next out, longtime veteran late model driver, the Pischke Motors 2010 Dodge Charger out of Rockland, Wisconsin. That's Jimmy Summerfield. Courtney Industrial Battery, RBS Recycling, Subway of Sparta, and JS Racing sponsoring the Double 7. Hoping for some sevens when it comes to luck tonight. 22,502, 22,502 for Summerfield. $22,445, $22,445. Next up, the number 81 City Auto Sales 2019 Chevy Double S. Coming out of Sparta, Wisconsin, Jason Stark. Jason Stark is going to be running Brent Kirshner's backup tonight. Eighth fastest, 24.85, 24.85. Last time it had an 81 on it, there was a Rookie of the Year driving that car.
Yeah, Troy Reeve drove it to sputtered to a feature win here quite a few years ago. Stark been racing all over the state, and doing anything that has four wheels and doing a pretty good job of it.
Stark fifth fastest, 21.19 at 21.19 for Jason Stark. Next up, the 86 feature Sports Bar and Grill of Home in 2018 Chevy. Coming into West Salem, John, the Underdog Eckelberg. Pabst Blue Ribbon Festival Foods, KQ98 Sportadento Clinic, and Wine Sitters. The car decorated by Speedy Graphics. First time around for Eckelberg is 21.232, a 21.232.
Eckelberg, another one of those that's constantly working on that car to seek just a little bit more speed. Not really finding much right now. He has a little trouble with the handling coming out of the corners, but still plugging away, as you can see right there. Oh, that's one of his best times in a while.
21.013, 21.013, John Eckelberg. Next up, the number 99 Partington Racing 2019 Chevy Double S. Coming all the way out of Farmington, Minnesota, driving Susie. That's Jeff Partington. Partington's been in 1-6 for 6 this year. Won a heat race about 4 weeks ago. He'll come in 9th, 27.25, 27.25. What a nice guy he is.
Partington, another one of the drivers coming down from the Twin Cities to call lacrosse home every week. Finished a career best third just 3 weeks ago here, looking to improve on that tonight. Oh, a little wiggle coming off the 4.
He'll stay 9th, 25.16. He'll have to run through a heat race, 25.16, Jeff Partington.
Have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
4 years in a row and counting. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Once again, La Crosse County has voted us the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Making great ribs and great barbecue has always been my passion, and it means a great deal to me that you love what we do. If you haven't tried our ribs, pulled pork, brisket, or smoked chicken, try it and you'll agree. Big Boar Barbecue, a delicious mouthful.
Yeah.
Is off to a great start. Get your season started with a visit to Ace Sportsland, Ace of Lacrosse in the Shelby Mall. Ace features rods and reels from Daiwa, from $12.99 for the beginner to $169 for the pro. Spinning reels like the Sweetfire, Strike Force, or Revros, or bait casting reels like the Tatula series. Plus, check out complete rod and reel combos from Daiwa. So put more fish in your boat this spring with Daiwa rods and reels from Ace of Lacrosse, Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall.
Alley Toys and Antiques 2018 Chevy. Out of West Salem, Carter Christensen. C Squared, brought to you by Ken's Auto Repair. Jeff Martin Custom Construction, Brushworks, Hidden Trails Corn Maze, and Culligan of La Crosse. Carter Christensen ready for lap number 1. Tenth quickest, 26.07 for Carter Christensen.
Christensen, another driver who was up and coming last year until a couple of bad accidents really slowed that program down. Once again, he's another one of those slowly working back to the speed that he had last year.
He'll stay 9th fastest, 23.58, 23.58 for Carter Christensen. Back to the top of the order we go. '03 Creative Screen Print 2018 Chevy out of Coon Valley. That's Squirt Adam Degenhardt. Degenhardt Garage, CPL Services, Outdoor Services, Glass on Wheels, and Nick's Bar. It's where he has his smoker every year. 6th fastest right off the bat. That knocks Mike Carlson out of the 6-for-6 dash. 21.21 at 21.21. You know, I think Adam may pick up a couple of slots here.
Yeah, Squirt been running a part-time schedule. I think he's also got a super late model sitting in the garage he wants to play with.
How about 3rd fastest, 19.978? That's one of his best laps this year. 19.978 for Adam Degenhardt. Next out, the number 1, the Golf Club at Cedar Creek 2017 Chevy out of La Crosse, Mr. Calm, Cole Howland. First Business Solutions, Tuna's Bar, Lawn Keepers, AJ's Hot Tubs, Remax Realty, Catherine Howland, just saw her here a minute ago, and Hedgehog ATV. 23.74 for Howland, one of those drivers that had 6 quick times last year and has just not been back to that pace.
All of them in a row. He's been up and down this year. Looking to stay consistent towards the top of the field every week. Look at that. Right away, he's in second.
Fastest Howland, 19.963. 19.963, 98.2 mile per hour. Right now, he would start in the back row of the dash. Next up, the 2016 NASCAR Whelen Wisconsin Rookie of the Year. They grow 16 different varieties of pumpkins. The number 7 J. Buckley Baseball Tours 2017 Chevy. Don Thunder Turner out of La Crosse, Wisconsin. '13th fastest, 25.45, 25.45. Yeah, he and his grandson grow 16 different varieties of pumpkins on his Viola farm and sell them for Jacob's College Fund.
That's awesome. Turner, a veteran all over the state of Wisconsin. Going to be competing in his 50th Oktoberfest this October. Going to be a celebration there.
He'll move up 2 notches to 11th fastest, 23.54. 23.54, Don Thunder Turner. Next up, been a while since I've seen him in the top 4 in points. He was the 92 La Crosse Sportsman Champ. The number 8 City Auto Sales 2019 Chevy from La Crosse, the Honey Badger, Brent Kirschner. Also sponsored by TSK Auto Service. Ninth fastest night, Downton Hill stay there, 22.36. 22.36. His new late model is just getting quicker.
Yeah, he's been working on that every week. We've been hearing about this rumor for over a year. He finally brings it out, and each week he keeps getting faster. A very impressive 3rd place in the last feature here.
5th fastest for Kirschner, 20.022. 20.022. Nick Panitsky's on the bubble to make the dash.
Wow.
Man that can knock him off is right here, the 8C Clements Automotive 2019 Chevy Monte Carlo. Out of West Salem, the Ka-Chow, number 8, Nick Clements. Interstate Roofing, Genzi's Game Day Pub, Johnny's Hobbies, The Vault, U.S. Bank, and features in Holman. Clements' first time around. 12th fastest, 22.71. 22.71. Again, Steve Carlson has quick time, 19.922 currently. See if Clements knocks Panitsky into a heat race. He does. Quick time for Clements, 19.884. 19.884 for Clements. Wow. Next up, the number 9 Capsule Technologies 2008 Chevy Monty out of New Prague, Minnesota, Dean Cornelius. CVF Racing and Engine Designs, Klein Transport, Custom Windows Plus, and Dynamic Drive Lines for Cornelius. 6th fastest right off the bat, 19.978. 19.978, and again, our Bud Dash, again, will include 6 drivers, all under the 20-second mark. Feast your eyes and turn 4. Does he hold quick time?
You'll recognize some of his crew members, including former track champion Mark Lamoureux.
He does! 19.883 by 1,000ths of a second. 19.883 Cornelius. Degenhardt's now on the bubble to make the dash. The 14 Fastenal 2015 Chevy Monty out of Bangor, Wisconsin, 2018 Lacrosse Sportsman Champ is Steve Bachman. Littleman Grain, Weir's Machine, Lawn Keepers, FJ Rovers, Castle Realty, DJ Dan Diker, and Jano Collectibles. 16th fastest, 24.43. How about Cornelius? Wow.
That was impressive. Cornelius was here and ran in the almost won the Fast Dash on Frostbuster Day. This is his first visit back since then.
Bachman's second time. 11th fastest, 21.25. 21.25 for Bachman. Now here's another driver that could get in the 6 for 6. The number 18 Martin's Milk Service 2017 Ford Fusion out of Onalaska, Wisconsin, in his 19th year of racing, the milkman, Jeremy Wagner. Martin Warehousing, Paz Ingredients, Arm Transportation, Weir's Machine Racing, Potato King, Silverado Saloon, and Jano Collectibles. He's definitely going to have to pick up the pace. 25.61, a 25.61 for Wagner.
Wagner been one of the more consistent drivers up front. Just the occasional gremlin is what's been holding back as he gets really loose off of 4.
15th is all he can muster, 22.70. 22.70 for Jeremy Wagner. Final NASCAR late model to qualify, the 21 Reedy Concrete Construction 2019 Chevy SS out of Homan, Wisconsin, Ty Reedy. Also sponsored by Carlson Design. Can he get in the dash? '17th fastest, 23.57. 23.57 for Ty Reedy.
Reedy, a part-time driver here at Lacrosse, won himself a feature. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Looking to get one of the 2 tonight.
All the way up to 10th for Ty Reedy, 21.01. 21.01, but unofficially your quick time qualifier out of Minnesota, the 19.883 is Dean Cornelius. Wow. All right, so looking at our unofficial order, it's going to be Dean Cornelius fastest, Nick Clements second, Steve Carlson third, Cole Howell in fourth, Brad Powell and Adam Degenhardt. That's going to be the front row for the 6 for 6 Budweiser Dash. Brent Kirshner seventh, Nick Panitsky eighth. That is the worst qualifying that Panitsky has had the entire season. Bobby Wilberg ninth, Ty Reedy 10th. Then it's going to be Jason Stark, Steve Bachman, Mike Carlson, Justin Mulliken, Matt Henderson, Jeremy Wagner, Don Turner 17th, Carter Christensen, Jeff Partington, John Eckelberg, and Jimmy Summerfield. That will conclude qualifying. Our pre-race interviews and our 2 drawings for the invert board are going to be coming up here in a couple of moments. Again, Pepsi night at the races. Make sure you drink a lot of Pepsi because they're watching you up there in turn 1. They have binoculars. You know, at least one of them up there is going to be the Pepsi snitch tonight. They're going to be watching how many bottles of Pepsi are being drunk here. I already have 2 down. Now I'm on a mug root beer.
I have my Aquafina water. I'm covered.
I already have an Aquafina down. I'm on my second one there, too.
And I did do a Nest tea. That was pretty delicious, too.
So I want to welcome everybody with Pepsi tonight. Also, the Boy Scouts and the Cub Scouts are here. Hometown Heroes Outdoors, and on the Lawn Keepers Party Deck, members of Buyers Cabinets. In
To fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
4 years in a row and counting. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Once again, La Crosse County has voted us the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Making great ribs and great barbecue has always been my passion, and it means a great deal to me that you love what we do. If you haven't tried our ribs, pulled pork, brisket, or smoked chicken, try it and you'll agree. Big Boar Barbecue, a delicious mouthful.
Yeah. You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue.
4 years in a row and counting. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer at Big Boar Barbecue. Once again, La Crosse County has voted us the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County. Making great ribs and great barbecue has always been my passion, and it means a great deal to me that you love what we do. If you haven't tried our ribs, pulled pork, brisket, or smoked chicken, try it and you'll agree. Big Boar Barbecue, a delicious mouthful.
Yeah.
Little Caesars hot and ready lunch combos now $4 instead of $5.
4 large slices of deep dish pepperoni pizza.
And a 20-ounce soda for just $4.
Get the hot and ready lunch combo for the unbelievable price of just $4. Wow!
Pizza. Understood. Little Caesars hot and ready lunch combos now $4 instead of $5.
4 large slices of deep dish pepperoni pizza.
And a 20-ounce soda for just $4.
Get the hot and ready lunch combo for the unbelievable price of just $4. Wow!
Pizza. Understood.
The weather is warmed up and the fishing season is off to a great start. Get your season started with a visit to Ace Sportsland, Ace of La Crosse in the Shelby Mall. Ace features rods and reels from Daiwa, from $12.99 for the beginner to $169 for the pro. Spinning reels like the Sweet Fire, Strike Force, or Revros, or bait casting reels like the Tatula series. Plus, check out complete rod and reel combos from Daiwa. So put more fish in your boat this spring with Daiwa rods and reels from Ace of La Crosse, Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. The weather is warmed up and the fishing season is off to a great start. Get your season started with a visit to Ace Sportsland, Ace of La Crosse in the Shelby Mall. Ace features rods and reels from Daiwa, from $12.99 for the beginner to $169 for the pro. Spinning reels like the Sweet Fire, Strike Force, or Revros, or bait casting reels like the Tatula series. Plus, check out complete rod and reel combos from Daiwa. So put more fish in your boat this spring with Daiwa rods and reels from Ace of La Crosse, Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall.
So once again, race fans, here at about 7:15, we're going to bring up the winning drivers from 2 weeks ago. And of course, Quick Trip donates a lot of gas cards and gift cards for some of our drivers for the features. And we're going to bring up some of those drivers. We also have the Tough Luck Award. Yeah, I just say Tough Luck Award, and Ryan Brown walks right underneath my window. Ryan was, of course, involved in that big wreck a couple of weeks ago with Tom Carlson. Matter of fact, Ryan Brown's going to be on the track with me. Ryan, did you know that?
Hey, I didn't get dumped going to green. I'm the one that got dumped going to green.
You got to be on the track to do pre-race with me. All right. We're going to talk to him and Tom here about 7:15. Got a special national anthem coming your way tonight with the Hometown Heroes. And if you did not know, last weekend it was Fan Photo rained out. It will now be July 13th, where all the drivers in their cars will be on the front straightaway. with goodies in hand. A lot of good snacks and foods and whatnot. The man that knows everything about the 50-50 is in the tower. I don't think I've missed but maybe 2 races over 13 years with this guy right here next to me. How are you doing, OJ? Tell us about the 50-50, my friend. And also, you've got some information on the USO that's here tonight.
Yeah, we are going to have a wonderful night here, the way it looks. Our program is set up. We certainly want to welcome all the USO folks here. I was talking with Judy and Ellie down front by the gate, and they've got a lot of information down there. And if you're curious about what the USO is all about, they'll certainly tell you and show you some literature. 50-50 is going to go on as usual. Last week we just couldn't do it because of the weather. But tonight we hope to give away some money. We got 5 prizes as usual. The first one is money. Stop down and see Carl and Julie on the east end. They'll sell you a ticket. Or on the west end, Steve and Jim. And if you got birthdays or anniversaries or weddings or whatever have you, some news in the family, please let us know. We'll be happy to pass it on along. Tonight's Color Guard and National Anthem are brought to you by Hometown Hero Outdoors. Hometown Hero Outdoors is a nonprofit organization that takes current and veteran military and law enforcement officers on fishing and hunting and other outdoor events at no cost to the members. They are currently in 4 states with chapters here in Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, and North Dakota, with plans to expand to Pennsylvania, which is good news. And I'll have a little more news about this as we go along tonight. We've got some facts and figures to pass on to you.
2.